Dear Diary, today I designed a Dreadnought e-bike. Hey, I'm Ollie, a designer here at Forbidden Bike Company, and today I'm here to show you our first wait. What are we on? Our second ever e-bike. You guessed it, the Dreadnought was next in line to receive the e-bike treatment. It's the world's second ever truly, a little bit more on this later, truly proportional e-bike. With a high power motor and our pioneering e-bike specific geometry, this bike earned the internal nickname Project Cheat Code. Dreadnought E, naughty, sports 170mm of rear wheel travel, 180mm fork, comes with 2 motor options, 2 battery options, and has the next evolution of the best geometry in the game.
What are you riding? What is this?
This is the Dreadnought E, the naughty. Yeah, this year, I don't think it's any surprise, but the Dreadnought got the e-bike makeover, and it's quite the beast. It is honestly unbelievable, unbelievably capable. We had the intentions of making a downhill bike that you could just obviously shuttle yourself to the top of your favorite trail with, and I think we have delivered on that promise to ourselves and to you guys. It's pretty much a downhill bike that gets you to the top of the trail very, very fast, and then back down it very, very fast. Last year, we introduced the Dreadnought E, and since then, we've had more time to test the ever-growing market of e-bike motors. But still, we come back to the Avinox drive system. And this year, it too got a makeover. We're now sporting the M2 and M2S motors in our lineup. They're mighty fast and mighty powerful, but it's on those grim and technical climbs where these motors still blow us away. Thanks to continued refinements and updates from Avinox, maintaining traction is more intuitive than ever. Combine that with our low pedal kickback, thanks to the idler position, and you get a bike that'll drag you up the hill whether you deserve it or not. Spec-wise, for the M2, you have 110 Newton meters of torque, 1100 watts of peak power, whereas the M2S has a whopping 130 Newton meters of torque and 1300 watts of power. No matter which motor you end up going with, you still get intuitive controls, a brilliant touchscreen, and the amazing Avinox Ride app. Customizing the assist modes and the button controls through the head unit is easy, but by using the app, the world's your oyster. Get access to all your ride data and GPS, fine-tune the information shown on each screen, and even lock and unlock your bike at the touch of a button. Oh yeah, and there's still the option for fast charging. You can go from 0 to 75% in just an hour and a half, giving you more time out on the trails. We took everything we learned from developing the Dreadnought E and designed the Dreadnought E to be our most capable long travel trail bike to date. Fear nothing has never felt so true as when you're stood at the top of your favorite trail on this thing. Like the Dreadnought E, it too got the vertical shock treatment, maximizing room for long dropper posts while still packaging the motor and battery cleanly and efficiently. Long droppers for all! It's still high pivot and it's still 4-bar, retaining all the characteristics you know and love. It's bicycle witchcraft at its finest. Like all of our bikes, the Dreadnought E uses our one-ride geometry philosophy. Genuinely proportional rear centers across the size range. Take note, bike industry, not 2mm jumps, not 5mm jumps, proportional jumps that grow at the same rate as the front centers. Does anyone understand what the term proportional means? All right, everyone back to school for a sec. In maths, or mathematics, proportionality means that 2 quantities, in our case front center and rear center, have a consistent ratio. So if one changes, the other changes at the same rate. Our golden ratio is 1.8 to 1. We found that this gives a nice balance for the rider to feel comfortable and centered within the bike. Looking at the GeoChart, you'll find numbers closer to that of our downhill bike, the Supernaut, and that's for good reason. For this bike, the gloves were off, and we wanted out-and-out downhill performance, with control and confidence being of utmost importance. And boy, does this thing deliver. For reference, an S3 has a tall 669mm stack. For reference, an S3 has a tall 669mm stack, a 461mm reach, and a 63-degree head angle. 461mm reach on an S3? That bike's not going to fit me. Wrong. Wrong. Reach and stack work together to determine the fit of a bike. That's the diagonal line between your hands and your feet. If you raise the diagonal, increasing stack and reducing reach, you maintain the fit of the bike while gaining a more downhill focused handling. Because we keep that diagonal length the same across models, an S2 Dreadnought E will fit the same as an S2 in any of our other models. Let's talk about short cranks. Boy, do we love short cranks. You'll find 150mm cranks on all of our e-bikes. The increased stack, combined with the short cranks, lifts your head and squares off your stance, putting you in a more powerful and natural feeling upright position. From here, you're better equipped to control the bike with more confidence and precision. Continuing in the downhill theme, you'll find a mixed wheel setup. This gives the rider more influence over direction change and actually allows you to take command of that e-bike weight. The result is a bike that allows you to unlock speed and control like you've never felt before.
Holy, do you come into sections with a lot of speed. It just carries momentum through the worst of bits of trail. It's insane. Yeah, my brain is still, took some time to process the speeds that are happening right here and now, but it's fucking great.
First jumping on this bike, my brain honestly had to play catch up. My average speed everywhere on trail was just through the roof, but I still had this crazy amount of downhill bike confidence and blind faith in the thing to just haul ass. It was bonkers. I still find it bonkers. Our e-bike specific geometry and spec creates a bike that's purpose built for how e-bikes are actually ridden.
That's the Forbidden Office.
Let's run through some of the finer details. Accessory mounts and room for a full-size bottle on all sizes. As always, no headset routing and the flexibility to run your brakes any which way you want. Moto, non-moto, we've got you covered. Tried and tested hardware, all bolt checkable with a single multi-tool. Oversized bearings with improved sealing for a longer lifespan. A carbon rocker link. A steel idler with dual bearings for improved durability. Custom frame protection, front and rear, now with ride wrap installed from the factory in all of those high wear zones. Unlike all of our bikes, the frame carries a lifetime warranty. And there it is, the Dreadnought E, a bike fit for shuttle days, equipped with your own personal shuttle service at the touch of a button. And hey, if you're looking for something with a little less travel, be sure to check out our Druid e-bike. Or if something with even more travel and race pedigree was on your mind, check out the Supernaut. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching. Did I do it? Did we finish it? More smashy e-bikes, please.